What's going on, y'all? This your boy Carter Ken, back with another one. So today I want to talk about how life is precious, okay? I just want to talk to you about this because this morning, um, you know, we went to the gas station. Me and my wife, we took a drive to the gas station, stopped and got some breakfast at McDonald's, whatnot, and was headed back to the house. And I almost got into a car accident, and it was like close call, life or death situation. Just to kind of put it to perspective, we're coming out, up to across is in green. We're coming down a hill, and then across the light is another hill. So you got a line of cars on the left hand side, one or two cars on the right waiting to go across. But it was a green light. It was green, so that means we can go straight. And if somebody got turned, they should be turning now or waiting for us to get past. There was this truck. He's just sitting at the light. He just sat there, and we're doing about like 40, 45. That's the speed limit, whatnot. We get up to the light, and he decides to turn left right in front of us. I blow my horn. I go to blow my horn, slowing down and blow my horn at the same time. He stops the truck. I mean, this is like a big ass truck too. At that, he stops the truck in the middle of in the middle of the street, just like freezes up. I'm blowing the horn. So I drove to the left. That was the only way I can think logically to get out of it, was to go to the left and then try to swerve back in, because somebody could be making a right turn behind him in the truck that was behind him trying to turn too. I literally went between the car that was in line to go straight or turn and the car that just turned and the other car behind it that just turned. Swerve to the left, swerve back to the right. But I didn't. It was just like it was crazy because God was there. God had me locked in. My wife didn't panic. Yeah, it was a bunch of cuss words and obscenities afterwards, but it's just crazy because there's too many people on the road that just don't care. They don't think. They just get in their car every day, drive, don't turn no signals on, don't pay attention, and you can in a split second destroy somebody's life. Multiple people would have been hurt had I not been clutch, basically. And that's not to toot my horn, because God gave me those talents and reflexes and thought process to even process that quick. But getting through it and being able to sit here and just talk to y'all and let y'all know about it, I just want you guys to remember life is precious. We lose somebody every day. You know what I mean? And truth to tell, we could have been a couple of them. But as for you, just think about the last time you hit a close call out in the world. The world is a dangerous place, whether you like it or not. You're going to head out the house, get in your car, you're going to drive, probably not even think twice about it. But I promise you, like, life is precious. So if you can find a time to just maybe consider everybody else. And by the way, somebody gave me the middle finger the other day because I was doing cruise control. I'm like, okay, we at the point where we just flicking people off, giving them the bird, because they not where we want them to be at the time we want them to be there. First of all, I was there first. I'm in cruise control. Take your ass around. and with that, I hope y'all didn't find y'all license on the floor in a cereal box, man. I really hope y'all didn't. There's people that got grandmas out here. You got kids out here driving too now. And you out here driving or you riding. And for the record, kind of makes me think of a story time I should do for y'all. I got in 5 car accidents in the course of 3 months. And no, they all wasn't my fault. But it's something that made me think a lot about PTSD and, how I conquered it and how I still deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you could beat something but still be dealing with it. So I feel like if I hadn't done the work to get over my PTSD or get to the point where I'm okay and I can kind of cope with it, today probably could have been different. I probably wouldn't even be on here talking to y'all. Y'all will be just like, damn, he gone, because somebody wanted to turn and stop their car in the middle of the turn. But anyways, if y'all want to know about the 5 car accidents, I guess I can tell you a little bit about it. So I had, y'all know I got the Mustang. I had hit like a hydroplane into a fire hydrant, and it wasn't like a big old accident like that. That was like the first of the 5. Afterwards, I want to say about a couple weeks later, I wound up getting in another accident because I had a Ford F-150 truck too. I had just paid it off too, by the way. So $10,000 gone. But I was driving to work early in the morning, trying to go do Amazon Flex. And at this time, I was staying up north, so it was snowing and stuff. And I had hit some black ice and spun out backwards on the highway. And I hit the median wall and broke my wrist, which kind of almost threw me into depression because I couldn't really work for a while. And during that time, I had, my hand in the cast and whatnot. Well, actually, prior to that, the other accident is when they came and got me off the highway. I left by ambulance. The ambulance flew off the highway and hit another ambulance. So it was really bad. So I count that as one too because they sent me paperwork for that too. The one after that, I was riding with my old ace. And if anybody want to know who the old ace is, in my previous story, I explained that it was some goings on with my old, ace, and he used to stay upstairs from me and the person I was with at the time. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, I got in an accident with him during that time. We were riding in a Jeep, and I'll post a picture on here too for y'all. But yeah, totaled the Jeep and whatnot, and I was kind of really messed up about that too. I actually had called my mom and dad about after that one because I was really kind of wondering like what's going on, why am I getting in all these accidents, and it hadn't been even 2 months. So kind of like this near-death experience. But we got hit by a tow truck, by the way. So when you look at the picture, yeah, the Jeep got hit by a tow truck, and it was all because he was making a left. Basically, he did what that truck did today, turning in front of me and stopping. And he turned left in front of a tow truck, and I told him don't turn in the first place. He turned anyways. Then I told him to speed up. If he was turning, just speed up, and he stopped. And we got hit by a tow truck, and it was like hit the door like right behind me, and I could have been done for right there. So that wasn't one thing. After that, like maybe about a month later, I was at work, and I used to do door-to-door sales and knock doors and stuff. So I was riding with my one friend, and he was driving a hybrid, and we stopped at a stoplight, and it was another person at a light, and he wasn't supposed to go. No, we were supposed to go. He went, and the other person pulled off, and they wasn't supposed to go, and they slammed into us and totaled his car. So at that point, I thought I was cursed. I'm like, something's wrong. Like, I'm getting in all these car accidents and stuff, and even when I'm not driving. So I was afraid to drive cars for a long time, and it take a lot to get through to this point where I'm able to just comfortably hop in the car and drive every day for a living and, just to get around. But I truly believe, like, not to let things like this or that control you. Because at the end of the day, we all get control of something in our lives. And one of the times where you feel like you're not in control is when your life is on the line, especially when you got seconds to decide. So do me a favor, and if you're not doing it for me, do it for yourself. Just consider the next person. Don't ride on somebody's ass and then expect them to move out the way, because some people look in their mirror and they're just like, I'm not one of those. You get on my ass, I'm gonna probably go slower, or I'm just gonna laugh because I'm in cruise control. But no, seriously, imagine if you was in cruise control and you're just trying to enjoy your day. You're just trying to ride and, this and that. And you can't always be, top notch, and paying attention to everybody. Or sometimes you do, but think of those times when you probably seen somebody behind you on your ass and you just like, I'm not moving out the way. That's probably what the person thinking when you on theirs. And driving past and giving people the middle finger because you late. That's wrong as fuck. Like, that's not my fault. You know what I mean? Take accountability. And if you the type of person to like to make turns without signals, you shouldn't be driving. I actually really would love to chop you in the throat for real, because that's some bullshit to be out here and just not following any of the rules of the road. So I want to live to be an old person, and I don't want to not be around because somebody decided not to turn their signal on today because they felt entitled. So take that bullshit and stop doing it. Just stop doing it. It's okay. We need to get told to not do something because we get comfortable. Just don't get comfortable like that, because your life is valuable. So is mine. So is everybody that I care and love about, and everybody you love and care about. So with that being said, you guys, those were the 5 accidents. If I miss one, let me know. Comment down below if you want to hear more details about that stuff, because I went through a hard time. I went through a hard time when that happened. All right, so